All right, we are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pit Life Barbecue Podcast, coming to you live from the Uncle Steve Shake Studios in Center Bonstead, New Hampshire. What is going on? Sorry I missed last week. Oh, shoot. Let me see if I can bring this up. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, all right. We're back. So now I can get the chat going here. So here we are, guys and girls, in the new studio from the house, brought to you by Uncle Steve's Shake. And yeah, here we go. Been fiddling with this for the past couple weeks off and on. Couldn't get a whole lot in. A lot of confusion. Let's see. Randy, what's up? Judge, what's happening? Dutch, what's going on? Mad Max, Mrs. Mags, Chris Rosinski, what is up, y'all? So, Tom, what's happening? So, all right, guys, let us. Kelly, what's happening? Big Rome. Oh, I got double chat. Damn it. Oh, well. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. I think I do, maybe. Anyway, let's go. So here we are, guys. New studio, new time. Still somewhat subject to change, possibly. So y'all let me know if this is a good time or maybe I should shoot for 9 o'clock Eastern. But yeah, we're just going to go. Harold, what's up? So, ladies and gentlemen, the only guest I could think of to open up the Uncle Steve Shake Studio would be the man himself. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Uncle Steve. What's up, brother?
How you guys doing? Boy, Johnny, that looks great. It looks great.
You want to know what I just forgot to do?
What?
I forgot to hit the record button.
Oh.
God damn it. All right, let's do this real quick.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Uncle Steve Shake Studios in Center Bonstead, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life Barbecue Podcast. So here we are, guys, at the new studio, brought to you by Uncle Steve Shake. So who else would be the best guest to have than the man himself? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man, the myth, the legend, Uncle Steve. What's up, brother?
Oh, man, how are you guys doing? I'm eyeballing the chat as it goes by. Some of the same great guys are swinging by to check it out. Love the studio. Love that you're out on your own, and it's going to be a good thing. It's a good thing for you.
It is, it was still bittersweet. I've been with the studio for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But, once again, the life kind of got in the way, and we're going to give it a run from here. It does allow a few other things.
Mm-hmm.
I was the last slot of the day, so 5 o'clock on a Tuesday, which worked for 5 years. Heck, it brought the show is what it is, but figuring being able to go a little later, allow, instead of 4 o'clock Central Time or shoot 2 o'clock Pacific,
well, it makes it easier for people watching.
Yeah, for
people
sure.
That want to jump in the chat and say, hey.
For sure. Right now, I'm looking, and we got 23,000 right now looking.
Yeah.
And, during the regular thing, we were at, 15, 16.
Yeah.
So, it's working. And we also had that time crunch. The smoke shop closed at 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So it ran about 45 minutes. So if a conversation was going real well,
Yeah.
kind of had to cut it off, not hit all the topics. And so
Well,
this
and
allows,
that's a big one too, because you've had some good people on. Yeah.
Yeah. So this allows it to, to go as long as it's going to go. If the guest has a time constraint, fine, we can work with that.
Yeah.
I only count 14 shake bottles. You're actually counting wrong, my friend, because I believe I'm missing 3. So we'll get on that one.
We'll get
so
that
who
fixed.
else is in there? Brother Lep, what's up, brother? Heidi, what's going on? Bobby, what's happening? So I'm excited. And like I said, I put the post up this morning and was ready to go. And then all hell broke loose. I hit the road. I got about 20 minutes into my route. And it was a typical Monday, so we're crazy anyway. 20 minutes into the route, the truck shits the bed on me. Crank, no start. So waited for them to bring me a new truck, and I'm like, damn, even from doing it from the house, I'm still racing the damn clock.
Oh, yeah.
But, it works. It works.
Steve
Ray, what's up, brother?
Oh, yes. Look at Steve Ray. Hey, if something's going to happen, it's going to happen. That's.
Oh, yeah.
So, but you're here. You're here.
Me.
And you were not late.
That's
as opposed to someone who was taking the over under early or late. So I'm just saying.
And I told them, don't even go for that. Right now, it's slim to none of it actually going on all the time.
Yeah. Well,
but Robert Rocha, So Smoking Goodish Show. What's up, brother? So, Steve.
Right. Hold on. I've got to get this out of the way. Hold on. Come on.
All right.
Come on. You know who it is. And she is just dying.
One of my favorite nieces.
Yep.
You
remember Johnny? You remember you painted his head? Stevie is a kindergartner now, and she is living the dream. She's 5 years old. She knows how to screw tops on bottles, and she loves helping Daddy do everything. So
that's awesome.
Give me a kiss. And go away. Love you, baby.
Why did you take this down?
Just go. There is no keep you young in there, okay? Oh, they'll keep you young. No, they don't. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's get going.
No problem. Smitty, what's up? Who else did I just missed somebody? Let me see here. Rob, Lance, there it is. What's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in.
I just got off the phone with Lance.
Very nice, very nice. So
I need to drop a little hay. Hold on, I need to drop a little hay to Jason of Slam Can.
Okay.
Because I've gotten in with them some and get to be a part of a little bit that they do. Steve Everett at Simply Smoking Barbecue. Different groups that promote, and they're kind of like that. They look for good people to promote. Yeah. So we posted out on there about the show, and if we have any of their folks in, you're welcome to be here. We love you here. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Christy, what's happening? So,
all right.
Like I said, I'm still trying to get my levels absolutely down. So am I blowing anybody's ears out right now? Because right now the level seems to be pretty good. So they'll let me know in the chat. So let's get going here, brother.
All right.
So what is going on with you?
A lot of things and not much. And I'm going to explain it. The whole idea behind the Shake Company was to have some fun, to put together some great products. And I had confidence in myself that I know what's good, to put together some quality products, not cut corners and, throw cheap this and cheap ingredients together and then pawn it off. Anybody will do that once. It was to provide me with just a little bit extra fun money for sponsoring and for playing and donating and doing this and that. I have really kept pretty good control over how fast the shake company grows. And that's important to me because I turned 60 this year. I'll get into that in a minute. Hug. So I turned 60. I have a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 14-year-old. I'm a single dad. And I started thinking all these stars on TV, movie stars, people are starting to drop dead. And it's people that meant something to me, you know, and I start checking their age at 65, at 70, at things like that. I really started putting my head to it. And I thought, even with Stevie, my 5-year-old, what do I have? 4, 5, maybe 6 good summers left. You know, I don't know what I ache now. I can't imagine what I'm going to feel like at 66 to 70. I've got to enjoy my time. So in doing that, I've kind of controlled how fast the shake company grows. We don't do a whole lot of stores. In fact, I've turned some big market stores away because it's high volume, low profit, and I just don't want to mix in with every grocery store in the world. I'd rather not have to worry about the dime. I'd rather focus on a good product, working good times, controlling that kind of stuff. So shake company's going great. We have something new coming. I'm not going to do it yet because this is one where it surprised me. Originally, I thought, I know my stuff. I'm going to pop this together quick. It's going to be bang. And the first couple, the first couple samples I had that I put together, didn't like them. I just flat didn't like them. And so I stepped back a little bit and I started toying with it a little bit more. And in toying with it, it took me in a little bit different direction. And I've discussed it with a couple people. It'll be something that wows you. Yeah, this is good. This is when it comes out. This is going to be a wow. Now, I can't say that about everything. I like everything I make. I can't eat everything I make often. My South Texas Red, I'm too big a Sally. That's too spicy for me. And it sticks with me too long because, I mean, like if I eat pizza, I have to eat it by noon because if I wait till after 4 o'clock, my stomach will be torn up. Yeah. I'm just like that. But so I love the South Texas. I'll eat it. I'll use it, but not that often. This stuff that's coming up, this is going to be a wow. And I can't wait to throw it out there, but I'm not doing it yet. Everything else, and since the last time I was on the show, we have a few new things, and everybody knows about it because I don't keep it quiet. Got the All-American SPG. That is a no added sugar. A couple of the things like garlic has a little natural sugar. No added sugar, no MSG. Now, that attracts people that want stuff with no MSG. Personally, I live on MSG. You know, that it's a flavor rounder, it's an enhancer, it's a single sodium mono. It's great. But for the people that don't, now we add some other stuff to our SPG for some additional flavor. There is no sugar. You need to start checking some of your bottles of people that say, oh, there's no sugar. Oh, we don't have sugar. And then you read the 5 ingredients, and the third thing there is sugar. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because most of my stuff has sugar in it. But if it's saying it's not, double check it. Yeah. Next thing up, we have our Texas Cajun. This is a reapply. It has great Cajun flavor, but when you cook with it, you need to reapply a little bit because some of the thyme, the oregano, some of the things like that, they cook out. So to get the balanced flavor that you have in the bottle, you need to add a little bit. One of the other new ones, and I know everybody knows about this one, West Coast Shake. I got together with CJ, and I don't see him in here yet. I guess we're not important enough. But he's off getting like a 3rd or 4th wedding ceremony or something in Vegas. Anyway, the West Coast Shake, I call it a little bit of Tex-Mex. Has a little bit of Tex-Mex, a little bit of SoCal flavor to it. Not NoCal, but SoCal flavor to it. It's a one of a kind. I don't see anything else out there. It's kind of like the Gator Shake. There is nothing that's like Gator Shake. I can't find anything that's like the West Coast Shake. And then the last, we've had this for a while. It's the sauce, and it's the sauce with no name. And I had someone on Facebook today ask, how am I going to know what it is? It's sauce with no name. It's good on everything. And so that's kind of the new stuff, except for the new one coming out. And again, I'm going to wow people. I'm going to make it perfect. So it may be out in 2 weeks. It may be out before Christmas. We'll see. I'm going to take my time on this because that's the other problem now. We're up to 15 flavors, and I can't roll out a dud. I can't roll out something that at least somebody doesn't love. Now, I have people I had somebody tell me one time early in my career that Gator Shake was disgusting.
Blasphemy.
I understood them. It just didn't appeal to them.
Yeah.
I have something that will appeal to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel safe in saying that. Everyone. But I still have to keep that quality up. Like I said, I don't want to roll out a donkey. I don't want to roll out and say, oh, well, Uncle Steve's stuff's pretty good. But that's okay. So anyway, that's what's going on with the Shake Company. And two other real quick hits. I talked about my birthday, 60th birthday coming up. Every 10 years, I throw a big birthday party. 1 year, I rented out a restaurant. 1 year, I rented out a ballroom at a hotel. This year, I have a giant backyard. I'm throwing a giant backyard cook-off or cookout. I'm sorry. It's not a contest. We're going to have steak, chicken, shrimp. I was up at a HEB. Woo! And every Friday they have doorbusters. I went in and their doorbuster this past Friday was the pre-packaged, not seasoned, but pre-packaged pork tenderloins. You know, where you get 2 in a bag?
Yeah.
$4 each.
Oh, can't go wrong with that.
I couldn't find a big enough cart. So at the birthday party, it's on November 11th, we're going to have pork tenderloin also. I have a group of guys from the neighborhood that have all said, oh, we're going to come over and cook. And that's kind of the good thing about my job. There's never a shortage of people that want to step up to the grill.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're going to do a big, it's going to be kind of like the Willie Nelson picnic, but with no Willie Nelson. So, we just finished the Fort Bend County cook-off, and our booth, now all the meat's placed well, but one of the big things for Fort Bend is how your entire booth ranks. Number one, baby.
That's right.
And they'd enlarged to about 75 booths. We were the number one booth. So
and that was the booth that we were at, correct?
That was the one you went to with a team called Southbound Smoke. They've been doing it for years. They've had a couple of different names, but they've been doing it for years. Did an excellent job. And all the food was I'd say top 8, in placing there. But on top of that, and you know what they say about most of the cook-offs in Texas that aren't ranked as KCBS or anything like that, it's a party and a cook-off broke out.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this is. And I got to be honest, I've been to both kinds. I kind of like this kind a little bit more, which a party with a cook-off broke out leads me to the third thing on the list. And I will wear this shirt at least one of the nights.
I have mine upstairs.
That's it. Houston. Late February, the Houston cook-off. I've already started hearing from our friends in the group, around people that are coming in. I haven't gotten my budget sheet, so I don't know what the budget's going to run and the passes are going to run and all the things like that. But, and I'm going to be flat out honest on it. Normally, like last year, passes ran me about $60 a pass. Yeah. So every day that somebody came into the booth as one of my guests, that's $60. Boom. I had people whose passes who run videos constantly, who push Shake. It's a business thing. I do it for fun. I do it for business. That are close, that are representatives, that push it, that knock out videos, that do that. I took care of their passes. I had some people that have never done videos, They bought a few bottles of shake. They said, hey, that's great. I had to charge them just a little bit for their passes because part of keeping my company small is that I'm not a meat church. I'm not a Cosmos that has a giant budget that rolls and just writes big blank checks. Half the profit I get, I put back into supplies, pepper that I've cut open and examined and looked at and checked the grain size and checked the quality, the things like that. So, in focusing on that, the cost on my bottles is a lot more than most people's cost because of what I put into it. And that's the way I want it because I'm not going to be able to take it all with me in the casket. I'd rather leave a name that represents quality and that people like. And so anyway, Houston, if you, I don't know how to say it. If you want your pass comped, y'all better start knocking out some videos. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. And we all know, if a company sends you a bottle of something and you have the courtesy to, if you like it, say something nice about it or pop a video on it or give them just a little publicity. All of my marketing is social media. Yeah. I don't buy giant, podcast. I don't run commercials during the Astros baseball game. Oh God. It's all word of mouth. It's social media. And so when I send some people stuff, if they like it, I'm hoping to see a little video or a little Facebook post or a little tag in something that says, hey, got this from Uncle Steve. Can't live without the sweet dessert shake. LB. So anyway, Houston's coming up. Last year was big. You've seen the pictures. Last year was big as far as our group. This year could be twice the size.
Really?
I've already let the hotel know that people are going to start calling, the one right around the corner. I've already started making the plans to stock the house for the before parties and the after parties. This is going to be big. Now, come on in. I got to show you my middle real quick. This is Lainey Farrell. Lainey Farrell Brown. She's my 10-year-old. She is awesome. She loves helping me out also. I couldn't do it without my 3 girls, and she's a good one. I love her to death.
Absolutely.
Go away. Anyway, the Houston, the only thing that could mess up Houston a little bit will be the weather. Last year, the weather was it. If you wrote it out, that's what it was.
It was fantastic.
I've had nights out there where it's pouring down rain from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. That's just the way it is. So, but I'm really looking forward to Houston, and I think we're going to have a big group. We're going to have some good folks come in. We're going to have some people that have won some stuff. Thyron said he's coming down. Chef
awesome.
Johnny, who just won. You saw Chef Johnny just win at the Texas Beef Council.
Yeah, Texas Beef Council. Yeah. And the three shows. I sent Dutch the link this afternoon. It's on YouTube of Beef Loving Texans.
Yeah.
And you'll have all 3 episodes right there. And yeah, he did a fantastic job.
He did great. And it was funny. Chef. I got a big kick out of it because both he and Thyron, I talked to him before their shows, and he said, well, I love that SPG. I'm gonna try to get some out there. Well, shows don't allow you. Shows are worse than competition cooks about putting out a brand. Shows won't let you use anything with a label. They won't let you use any product endorsed. So it was all natural. It's kind of like the comp cooks. Off the record, I hear from tons of the comp cooks and a lot of them that are winning. Oh, and we used a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And at Houston last year, we won first place in the Open. And our guy who handled the Open came and said, hey, don't mention anything, but I used some Gator Shake on there. But that's the thing. You can't give away your secrets.
Yeah.
I would love for them, and I posted about it not too long ago, because we all go off of social media and recommendations and hey, can you, we use it. Just say I was invited to the party. Say, oh, and Uncle Steve was at the party too. I don't want to know. But it'd be nice to see my name or hear it that, yeah, we use. I tell people, why don't you tell people? I'm not telling them what I use. All right, fine. But pass that up. And I'm surprised. I check everything. We do just as big a market in regular kitchen cooks using the original, the Gator Shake, the Bird Shake. Of course, Clarence Joseph is not a kitchen cook, but he did some beef ribs in the oven, and he used Smoke Bomb, and it was either SPG or cow. And the pictures of the beef ribs in the oven.
Oh yeah,
it was amazing. It was amazing. It was anything with a heat source, and that guy's a master. So, but he is good enough. He put a video out and showed people what I used. So, or what he used.
Heck yeah.
So
actually, let me stop you there for a quick second. My buddy Tim Rogers from Up to Barbecue out of Vermont is asking, you're doing rubs and sauces. Are you ever going to release an injection or a brine? Any thoughts on that?
No, because I know my lane. Okay. And if that makes it, I know my lane. I know where I specialize. I know that there are tons of injections and brines. Now you talk to our big Iowan. Maybe it's not him. Maybe it's someone else. Puts pig shake in a coffee grinder, powders it, mixes it with a little liquid and a little apple cider vinegar. That's the injection. So, that's. But no, I'm not. Like I said, I ventured out a little bit with the sauce just because I had one, and that's what someone says. Or why don't you do a honey habanero sauce? Because I don't like it. Yes, there it is. I have one sauce. As far as I can tell you, I'm only going to have one sauce. I'm never going to be mixing fruit. Ooh. See, I almost said that. I'm never going to be mixing fruit into anything. But then that's a little different. Did you see that? I did that on purpose. The cherry peach mango habanero. I don't like spicy, and if I want fruit, I'm gonna go eat some fruit. Yeah. I don't want to pick up a rib and say, "Ooh, I taste the apple." But that's me. Not knocking anybody, because everybody has a different taste. That's just me, and so I don't do things. It was a stretch for me on the Cajun. I like Cajun, but not being that French Creole. But I talked to enough Cajuns that I was able to hit it right. So I try to stay in my lane.
All right. Ooh, how did I miss this one? Oh, royalty, Papa Texas.
Woo!
What's up,
He's
Papa?
Back.
And right behind it, there's Bam Bam Tex. What's up, brother? They'll be down and out, down ready to go for Houston. And there's Barry. All right. But yeah,
I think of Bam Bam every once in a while, and I'm not going to tell you what. I'm just going to say that it involves
to drive by an old folks' home.
It involves naked and old ladies.
If you know, you know.
He's out there pumping for that Social Security check. Come on, Granny. Pop those tufas out.
But yeah, the slip actually went in the other day.
Yep.
At work for my vacation time. They haven't given it back to me because I'm assuming they haven't got the 2024 calendar yet. But I'll guarantee I'm in for that. I'm in.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait. It was such a time. And wait, hold on. There's CJ.
Well, it's about time.
Hi, Snookums. Where was it? I just saw.
Well,
JB, Jonathan Barton from Barton's Barbecue. No, brother,
I love that guy.
This is going to be the new time. Like I said, unfortunately, a couple things happened, and I had to reluctantly leave the studio. And we're going to be running it from here. So we're shooting. This is the first episode from here. I spent the last couple weeks trying to get everything ironed out, but yeah, brother. Right now, 8:00 on Mondays. But how are you doing, brother? That's what I got to ask. He was had a little unfortunate accident on the way to the cook-off, and the trailer got damaged. The fifth wheel in the back just ripped the bed apart.
Yeah.
And then the front, but from what my understanding was, nobody got hurt, thank God.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. But yeah, JB, and it's about time we're going to get together with you. It's been a hot minute since you've been on too.
Yep.
Bam, bam. I'm just looking for handicap parking passes.
That's
and
it.
An electric wheelchair. Jesus Christ.
Hanging outside the dialysis clinic. Anybody need a hand? Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Well, what I was gonna say, and this is play a little violin when I say it. I look through the chat, and it makes me think of the people that I've gotten to meet through all this, with the barbecue, and I'll call it the barbecue community, but it's more of a family. Half these people have been at my house and sat on my couch, and of course, I sent you a video from my bed. I mean, I feel like we're friends. I feel like if there was something I needed that I could call them, besides money, because you could call on them. You can say, hey, how about that? It's just some good people. I haven't met anybody yet that's a jackass. So
yeah,
and that's what's great about it.
Yeah, we got a great group. In the community and the family. They don't turn their backs on each other. You take up for each other, you support each other. And that's what you got to do. Oh, for sure. Junior, what's happening? Big Salinas Barbecue in the house. Great job down at the Royal, boys. I'm proud of you. And more important, I know that your dad is proud of you for what you guys did. Hats off to you, brother. Hats off to you and Randy. But yeah, the slip is in for Houston. I can't wait. Like I said, life got in the way the past 2 years. Well, 2 previous years, and I couldn't get down there, but I was able to get down there this past year. And like you said, the weather was beautiful. Everything was fantastic. My mind was blown, because like I said, earlier last October, we were down to pick up the pit, and we were with you in Houston a couple days, and you took us to the Fort Bend, and that was amazing. That was such a good time.
Yeah.
And then you go, just wait for Houston. It's Fort Bend is just one street.
Yeah.
Of the venue itself. And yeah, it was such a good time. And fuck it. I'll throw it out there. I got a little something up my sleeve for that Thursday. So I probably will not be partaking in any of the pregame activities because I'm planning on being on the grounds all day. Because the one thing I noticed of walking around the grounds at Houston, and then afterwards, obviously you guys listen to the podcast, but out on the road delivering, that's all I listen to is podcasts and a lot of the barbecue podcasts. Almost zero coverage.
Absolutely. I know.
Any of the barbecue podcast shows, sites, anything. And that blew my mind. So screw it. I'm going to come on down there and I'm going to raise hell. I've already talked to a couple of the guys.
Good.
And they love the idea and they all had the same thing. He goes, yeah, we don't get the coverage. The party gets the coverage.
Gets the coverage, yeah.
So I'm like, look at guys, I'm just looking for, maybe 10 or 15 minutes of time from each of yous.
Yep.
Show us your setup, talk about the Houston experience from you. And they were all loving it. So I got the wireless mics actually should be coming tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Good. Good.
And we'll be ready to go and, run that one through the phone, or even the soundboard here that we were using can literally fit in my back pocket. It's absolutely amazing. But yeah, I plan on doing a lot of coverage for the Cooks end of Houston, because like I said, it really wasn't covered. And like when we were at the house, during the day, and we had the TV on and the news in the morning, it was all about the party.
It's almost all, yeah. I've lined up a news crew, some guys that are probably going to come out. And I told them, I said, you come out professionally or you come out just as buddies and come on out. No, we want to take pictures. I said, but you got to get the cookers, because they're the ones that do the work. They're the ones, we're just there for the fun. Make sure you get we got that. So I'm hoping we'll get some of that. Now, I would say don't do it on Wednesday night.
Oh, I'm busy Wednesday night. You know where my fat ass is going to be.
Right at Lopez, baby. Right. Anybody that comes in town on Wednesday night, we're hitting Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be big.
Did I tell you I found a place up here, up by the lake? This place, my boy Ski, if he's listening, I doubt it, but shout out to my boy Ski at work. Him and the wife bought a house a couple towns over, and they were up on the Weirs Beach area where they have the Laconia Bike Week every year. So it's really the southern part of Lake Winnipesaukee. And there's a new restaurant there, and they have a second location a little further north up the lake in Meredith called Vita. And he goes, you got to go here. It's absolutely fire. So me and Claudia were out and about last weekend, and we stopped in for lunch. Oh. I'm not going to say it's the Lopez of the North, but it's the best. It's the best Mexican food.
That's good. That's good.
But yeah, it brought back so many memories.
Yeah.
Andrew Farrell, what's up? I saw my boy Greg Pino hop in. Thanks for tuning in, brother. James Dodson, what is going on, brother? But yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. If only any airline flying out of New Hampshire and Massachusetts would fly into Hobby, make
I know
a
it.
lot easier.
Yeah.
But
I take Wednesday off. Actually, I don't take Wednesday off, but I have Wednesday morning off. I'll come get you, same as last time.
Perfect. Perfect. Then, like I said, I think Greg was talking about it. So was C-Mac. We're just going to confirm with them. But yeah, I'm ready to go, and that's the plan. I actually talked to Big Rome about this a couple months back, and he thought it was a great idea too.
Yeah.
And like you said, just that Thursday, I think, is the right day because everyone's there. They're pretty much settled at that point. The setup is pretty much done, so they'll have time to relax.
They're starting to cook for their Thursday night parties.
Yeah.
And there are starting to be a lot of Wednesday night parties also, just like, because it used to be Thursday night was sponsor night. Now they've kind of bumped it back to Wednesday night for a lot of them as a special sponsor night where they'll cook steaks or something like that. So But Thursday's going to be perfect. And you're right. They don't get coverage. And they need to.
Oh, absolutely. Because
So
it was, I thought it was really a disappointment on the coverage aspect of it. It was all about the party, which understandable. The party is, I'll say it, what brings in the money. But it's it's a cook-off after all.
Yeah.
And the guys, just like any cook-off, whether it's Houston, whether it's down the street at the local brewery or the local VFW or Legion, the cooks take it serious. They put their heart and soul in.
Oh man, are you kidding? Yeah.
From the preparation beforehand to the getting there, getting set up, getting everything going to the final turn-ins, they take it serious, and they should really be noted on it, to show exactly what goes into this. Like you said, they're cooking starting Wednesday night or the crack of dawn on Thursday for that party on Thursday.
That's right.
And then once the last person leaves the tent on Thursday, the food goes on for Friday.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, and they need to get need to get credited for what they do.
Yeah. I saw Andrew Farrell on there from Colorado County.
Yeah.
We went by there last year. Yeah, because they do a lot with the 8-Ball Cookers, which are also some buddies of mine. And so I look forward to coming by and seeing them. Yes. The bug won't get you. Go smush it.
Yeah, Bill from Chicken Fried, he'll be on Champions Row for sure.
Yes.
Because he hit San Antonio.
What has he not hit?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
He got a couple calls Saturday down at the Jack. Did very well for himself for the first time cooking down there.
See, I think he's consistent. He's always up there in something. Always.
Oh, yeah, because he got into Jack, and if I'm not mistaken, he was the only one who got in on the Magic number 7 with $7,000 championships in sanctioned events for it. So just that alone. But but also the Jack's a little funny on it because it's not always the best of the best. Like you said, Bill had $7,000 championships. Brad Leininger from Getting Basted, he's got 9 this year, $9,000 championships. But he didn't. I guess they weren't the right ones, or he didn't get the draw.
That's what it is right there. It's the bite. It's the one bite by the one person. And the stars have to align in order. And that's why these people that are so consistent, that's what makes it amazing about that. A guy with an old Walmart $35 Old Smoky could jump in there one day and turn out a magical piece and have a magical bite. And it's just boom, and burn the hot dogs the rest of the time. But these guys that are consistent just amaze me. But yeah, it is. It's that one bite. And you might hit it, you might not.
It looks like the chat is going on the night that Lep got lost.
Oh yeah. See, I thought he ventured out. I thought he ventured out maybe somewhere with Bam Bam, but I know he wouldn't do that.
Actually, here's Andrew Farrell. Let's see, where the hell it go? There it is.
Thank you, Andrew. I just read your post. Thank you.
The new SPG in New Pig is phenomenal for sure. See, that SPG I've been using on everything.
And I make that wearing my underwear. I mean, that is just it is just it's everything that's good and it's different sizes of everything, so it'll bark together, and I put a lot of thought into that. Real quick before I forget, anybody cooking anything with shake, take a picture of it, post it on the Uncle Steve Shake Nation, get yourself a little credit for it. Tag me in a picture. If you have friends that order stuff from us and you recommended them, tell them to put something in the order notes about where they heard from it, because I'm almost 60, but I still have a steel box up here. I'll remember it the next time you order, and if they put your name in there, I'll get someone that Kent sent me. I automatically know who that is. If there's room in their envelope, I'm going to flavor profile them and stick a little something extra in their envelope. Spread the word. That's all I can ask you to do is spread the word if you like it. Shut the hell up if you don't. I said it.
And the speaking of the Uncle Steve Shake Nation, that's
Yes.
It's growing nicely.
Yeah. Well, it's growing nicely. We had to make a little change on it. We had to make things approved because there was some bow chicka wow wow that was getting thrown on there, and things that may not have to do with barbecuing, I guess. But so anyway, if you post something, one of us gets it the second you post it and we approve it. It's just a matter of keeping out, unfortunately, the trolls, the stuff like that. But it's growing at a nice rate, and that's all I want. I don't want 35, 40, 50,000 people. Now, of course, there was my very first podcast. I told somebody that now 3 flavors were fine with me, maybe 4, but that's it. So, but I don't. Yeah, if it's one per, go ahead, Johnny.
The problem is you can't help yourself. You're a mad
I know.
scientist.
No, I can't.
So a lot of us have been in that shake room.
Yes,
and it is impressive.
Yeah,
but you're constantly thinking, like you said, you had talked to a few people about a certain thing that's
a certain thing that's coming. Yeah,
that's coming down the pipeline. And you called me last Saturday or Saturday before about it. Hey, what do you think about this? I'm like, I love that idea. Where are you trying to go with it? And you went boom, 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 ABC 1, 2, 3. Okay, start with that. And then you asked a couple other, would you think of a more heavier this or lighter that or ground? Here's my opinion. He go, okay, that's what I was thinking myself. And just trying it out. But yeah, you're always trying to come up with something, or
something that sounds good,
or like the West Coast Shake.
Yeah,
right. That was something you and CJ worked together with, and he wanted that that SoCal that SoCal flavoring, and Kent hashtag Shake Room has multiple meanings.
Well, there's a shake room and there's a swing room. You have the video of the swing room,
and I got that video.
You know what? and I felt him. I wasn't embarrassed because I'm not going to do something I'm embarrassed about. But when I knew that Maddie and Kiki saw it, I was like, oh. But that's okay. That's all right. Anyway, what I was saying. Reach out when you order something. Tell people to mention your name, mention their name, say something in the order notes. Hashtag me. Spread the word a little bit. So that's all I have to say on that.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. We're gonna have. I got to put this up on the screen.
Yeah.
Mrs. Maggs. I like swings. Oh, do you now? Okay. Duly noted. Please don't laugh too hard and crash my truck. She should be on her way home right now.
That's great.
Why are you texting and driving? Safety first. I need someone to take care of me. I'm a 350-pound 2-year-old. Insert jokes here, but no.
Yeah.
But back on the shaking, like you were saying, with the 14 flavors, and trying to keep it reasonable. When I was, like I said, when I was down there in Houston, if I'm not mistaken, you actually got an order from your supplier that Wednesday or Thursday morning, and some of the ingredients now you're literally getting in 55-gallon drums.
250-pound drums.
250 pounds.
Everything we buy now is in bulk. Yeah. I get some of the main bases. I have a company that makes my bases. They also make original Gator Shake and spicier, because no secret, most of the shakes came from a base of that, because that's what I had and that's what I liked. Gator Shake was spicier with some things added to it. But yeah, I buy those in 250-pound barrels. Plus, they co-pack some bottles for me also that I know are exactly. And it's a big company that does it. So and they have top quality stuff. But the other stuff that I mix, like I said, I cut the bags open, I look down it, I check it, I make sure when I mix, it's not like, well, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's spot on. I judge it by texture. I judge it by size. I judge it by color. I mixed up some sweet and spicier this past weekend, about, 200 pounds of it. And in looking at it, I could tell that the mixture was off a little bit just by the color. So I was able to adjust that to get it just right. And that's what I like doing. Our mixtures, SPG. Now, since we've started selling in bulk, so you can order by the pound, we've started going through a lot more. Just because if you're not, I don't charge you for the bottle, the label, the top. You get it in a double Ziploc bag. But in the SPG, I may mix 100 pounds at a time. I wait till that's gone, right before that's gone, so I don't mix it 500 pounds and let it sit on a shelf.
Yeah.
Yes, shelf time is fine. It's not going to expire, but there's a difference in expiring versus fresh. Stuff I'm shipping out tomorrow was made a week ago, not 6 months ago, not a month ago. This stuff has a 2-year shelf life. That doesn't mean it's going to taste the same. You're going to get stuff from me that was made within the month, because I do small batches. It's just time for me. I need something to do when these girls are gone at school. I'll go out to the mixing area and take care of that. So,
and Kent said it best. I know I like busting balls, but if you don't know that Uncle Steve is one of the most generous people in barbecue, then you live under a rock. Thanks for everything over the years, Steve.
Absolutely.
Couldn't say it better myself, brother.
Absolutely. That's, again, I can only take so much with me in that casket. And if I leave my daughters too much, they won't work. They won't make their own lives. So, I'm fine. And I don't need to make $1,000 a minute, running huge bulk. I'd rather have a good quality, know what's in it every time. The consistency of McDonald's, in that every Big Mac is going to be exactly the same anywhere you go. The same consistency with the best products that I can get. I just had a change with some pepper, and my supplier said, "Hey, look, I have this pepper. It's a little bit cheaper." And he opened up the bag, and I looked. I said, "I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks." And everybody knows you eat with your eyes, then your nose, and then your mouth. I'm having a kind of a drawback right now, because the supplier of bottles they're not making as many of the kind of clear ones, the little OPEC, the polypropylene. They're making the clear plastic. You can see the seasoning, and that's great, but sunlight on a good seasoning, sunlight fades it just like that. I had to go into a Buc-ee's and I had to go into a Buc-ee's and teach the manager how to shake all their seasonings because the front of the bottles were gray. Not just mine, but every single one. Nobody's going to buy that.
You know, like these ones that had almost it's not completely clear.
That's not the completely, as opposed to this one, which is that clear. And so I'm toying back and forth because the cost is about the same for me. I like those better, but I see everybody doing the clear, and I keep thinking, don't care what everybody's doing. Don't do it by what I know is going to be best for the customer. So
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
and again, if the ones that aren't clear are 10 cents more, big whoop, it's 10 cents. You know, if that keeps my kids from going to Harvard, so be it. Harvard's a little too lefty for me anyway.
It's an interesting crew up there, trust me.
Ooh, I'm going to tell you what.
I went to Harvard. You knew that? Did you know I went to Harvard?
Yeah, I didn't know you went to Harvard.
Yeah, usually just on Saturday nights.
Yeah. How about them apples?
I got to teach some of them smart kids a few things or two.
That's it. And that's a whole nother discussion, what's going on right now. I'm sorry. It makes me want to revert back into just what's sitting in front of me in my hands. Right, I don't want to even raise my head up and look around. There's too much craziness going on. Yeah, so I'm ready. I'm ready for. You saw my Halloween stash. We dropped the Shake Company, and then my gymnastics company is making a comeback. Those two companies dropped a good 800 or so on Halloween candy. We give the big stuff. We got that. We have my birthday party coming up. We have Thanksgiving coming up. We have Christmas. We are redoing. Ego thing. We're redoing the front of the gift boxes. It's not going to be a full-size picture of my face. Okay. It'll be the Uncle Steve's logo with a picture of my face. So it just makes it look a little more professional. But we're going to have the gift boxes, and I'll put them on sale. There's nothing better. And I'll put it now, since we hand pack them, you can pick what 12 flavors you want in there. The last 3 specialty flavors, West Coast, Cajun, and SPG, don't come in the gift box. You can put in the order notes, want a gift box, but I'd like take this and this and this out and put this and this and this in. As long as we're hand packing them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Laney hand packs them. It's got to work. These kids need a job.
Heck yeah. You got the packing crew together, and one of them is an inspiring artist, remember?
Oh, yes. She worked that head. She worked it well. She had some color going on.
Oh, I had it all over here. Watercolors. Ooh, thank God on that. Because she caked it on, baby. Oh, that was a good day. That was a good time.
It really was.
What's up, brother? Long time, no talk. It's only been about 2 hours. But
Jonathan Barton, we're going to come down to your booth and see at Houston, and that before and after, whenever you can, you're welcome at this house.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because he's right down at the end of the row.
He's right down the end of the walkway, yeah. I have an open door policy except for wearing my pajamas.
That's right. And if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Newland will be joining JB on the cooking team down there.
Good.
So that'll be cool. But yeah, like I said, Houston, I'm looking forward to it. It was such a good time last year. And like I said, just paying attention, is what I do. Yeah. I'm always looking around and, noticing different things. And then afterwards it was, the coverage. And I'm like, I'm going to change that. I'm definitely going to change that. So that's my plan. Lopez on Wednesday, work it off walking around on Thursday. And after that, hopefully build up a little bit of a thirst for Thursday night once everybody gets there.
Yep. That's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. And it's just cross your fingers on the weather. But Even if it's raining, it's a good time. So you get a little wet.
Hey, what was it? Like I said, last year the weather was beautiful. We were in the
Oh yeah,
upper 80s anyway.
yeah.
Then the year before was what, the 50s and the 60s. That's still
Yeah.
short weather for me. So I'm either way, I win because where I'm
Offhand-
coming from, it's zero.
Oh yeah, and much better. Johnny, offhand, you know the Facebook? It's a chat or a group or it's something. 2024 Houston Livestock Show Barbecue Cook-Off. That it's I forgot the word for it because I'm old. It's like a chat. We have a bunch of it's in Messenger.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something that if people plan on going, they need to start talking about it now.
If I can find it.
Yeah, and get on there so you know details because that's pretty much where I'm going to put out any details.
The 2024 Houston Rodeo Cook-Off, Uncle Steve's Shake Group.
That's it.
So if y'all can jump on that or, message any one of us, me, Steve, Lep, Christy, Dutch, CJ, and, we can add you to the chat on that.
Yeah.
So, that'll
There'll
work
also be
too.
stuff about it on Shake Nation. So
Cool. And yeah, check out Uncle Steve on Facebook, Uncle Steve Shake Nation, for all your shake updates, pictures, posts, videos, and recipes.
gotta have them. We're up to almost 13 YouTube page. I think 3 of them are mine, but I mean, there's everything on there you can imagine, and they're all great videos.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I gotta redo all my videos now with Miss Mary. It's been, it's just been cooking, and it's like, ooh, hitting that, getting ready for those comps, a couple weeks beforehand, and it's like, ooh, I start cooking and go, oh man, I could have videoed this. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, next time.
I knocked out a simple steak last night, and it was one of the best steaks I've ever had. And I thought, at least a picture. I mean, something to throw out there, but then Kent would say something like, "It looks dry. It looks like an old lady."
Or you could use the word that CJ don't look like,
moist, just dripping with moist.
A lot of inside jokes here, folks. We can fill you in if you'd like to know.
Yep.
And Lep says thick meat is the best on steaks.
Yeah,
and he ain't wrong.
No, I mean it really. I don't have a dog in the hunt. I mean, and depending on what you like, because that's what some may have similar flavor, but then the texture will be different. You can't beat thick meat. In fact, actually, I use thick meat as a base for a couple of my others. You can't beat it. So, but I'm excited about the new one. I'm excited. I got one of my last ingredients in today, and I'm excited about the new one. And I'm like I said, and when the flavoring and making it excites me, and I get excited about the name and the design and the whole thing together, because that's what it is. Some of the guys I'm looking in the chat, they're artists as far as on the grill. The grill is their canvas. Everything they make is a work of art. With my seasonings, top to bottom, front to back, that is my work of art. And whether it be mad scientist, whether it be just some guy that for some reason has gotten lucky and hit some pretty good flavors, I got it. Uh-oh. Never mind. Never mind. Now, to be out of it, wouldn't she have had to have some?
Oh, Joe Tucker just commented. Let's get that one up there. Got his order, Uncle Steve's, today to start stocking his shelves at Papa Joe's
he got
Barbecue
it.
Pro Shop.
And Joe, I'm going to tell you what. Go ahead.
Joe, have you did you start any social media stuff for the pro shop? that we can get the word out there and get everybody to start following?
He'll say it.
Let's say
If you have a butcher close to you or a pro shop or something like that, there is no one easier to deal with in getting a product into a store or a shop than me. I'll just tell you, I won't give you details about it. There's no one easier. So you have somebody that wants a carry shake, send them my way. I'll make them an offer they can't refuse.
If not, you'll
You
send
make
them
them
a
an
video.
offer. Yeah, just put it.
We're working on it right now. They can follow us on Facebook now. Okay. So
Great.
So go and check out Papa Joe's Barbecue Pro Shop on Facebook. What I miss?
I think I hurt Kent's feelings.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll make it. He'll make it. Tell him that's what duct tape's for, baby.
He's got duct tape and thick meat, and apparently Mrs. Mag likes swings. Wow.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
This is one hell of a way to break into news studio.
It is. No, it's perfect. You have plenty of time for all the guys who have won stuff and you know have books out. I don't have a book. I don't have a coloring book. I could make a coloring book.
That's right. MJ, what's up?
and look-
Randy, what's going on?
There's Big Randy. I do want to give out special props to Texas Barbecue Chapter, Big Rome, and the guys down there. Amazing people. I don't even care. I put the cooking aside. Amazing people. I had Sean Hogan. One of them is an air conditioning specialist.
Yep.
I had a question about my AC and gave him a call. And I could hear it in his voice. Man, what can I do for Uncle Steve? How can I help him? How can I da-da-da-da-da-da-da? It's the kind of people that they are. That's what I said. I loved Texas Barbecue Chapter. Thumbs up to you. And now y'all go do some hammering. Go do some shots and chug some beers.
Absolutely.
As they say, calling you out.
Oh, you heard it here first, boys.
Mhm.
Uncle Steve just called the entire chat and chapters.
Whole thing. Knock it out. Look.
Let it roll. Stevie has
it.
watercolor paints, Dutch says.
She does. No, Stevie gets a hold of markers. She has a pack of 800 markers. There's every color you could possibly imagine, and they all smell good. And guess who gets to smell them all? Just
Hey,
right, Stevie.
I got no problem smelling them. I just don't want to wear them in February. So we'll
Yes.
stick with the water paint. But
That kid's getting so smart.
it gets quick. It gets quick.
Yeah.
But
No.
but yeah. Well, Steve, thank you, brother.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
hey.
been good. I know it's getting late and you got to get the girls off and ready for bed, but I appreciate you jumping in.
Man, I wouldn't have. I'm so honored that I got to be first. I love it. Thank you.
Like I
Yep.
said, it's a nice background. We're gonna play a little bit with a couple other things, and
Yep.
you know, it's a work in progress.
It always is. And no one would want the same thing over and over again. Change it up a little bit here and there, and I think that'll be good.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Well, Steve, thank you again, brother. I appreciate everything. And
Always.
I mean everything that you do for me, my family, and our extended family in the chat here. You're a true gentleman, and I'm lucky to have you in my life, brother.
Thank you. I feel the same. So I'll turn the blue lights
Next time
on
I'll
for
have
you.
my shirt on too. I dropped that ball.
That's all right.
How did you find fabric that big?
It's parachute school. No,
Yeah,
they made them even. I think they made them bigger, but it's.
It's a hell of a
I showed
shirt.
my 14-year-old daughter, and her face just shrunk. So Hop Punk. Hey,
Absolutely.
go get ready for bed.
Absolutely.
All right, Johnny, thank you, brother.
Thank you,
Y'all
brother.
have a great night. I'm going to go put her in the bathtub.
Sounds good, brother. And everybody
Hold
tuned
on.
in, thank you so much. Oh,
Ah!
hi, Stevie.
Are you
Hi,
being a
honey.
big
I
girl?
love you.
Johnny's going to come back and see us with Kent, and everybody else are going to come to the house. Yay! All right.
Someone's excited.
All right. I love you, buddy. Take care.
Love you too, pal. But everybody, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you for your patience with me missing last week. But like I said, I'm technology illiterate, so there's still stuff I got to take care of. Literally, this setup was done 20 minutes before we went live. I was able to get it done. But thank you all. I'll keep you all posted on what we got going on next week. But still, next week, 8 o'clock Eastern. Tune on in.
Perfect.
Thank you all so much. Till next week, keep the smoke rolling.
Keep the smoke rolling.